What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Sheridan S. Davis. Honey, did y'all watch Love and Marriage Huntsville? Y'all, let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I got some stuff to say. Just get ready for work. To me, I be work. You see me do me dirt. So me about that work. Okay, besties, so I'm back. If y'all notice I got on makeup and whatnot, it's because I went to my cousin's 28th birthday party, so it was a good time. Shout out to my cousin Takia. But anyway, y'all ain't here to hear that. Y'all are here for Love and Marriage Huntsville, so let's get into it. Y'all, I don't want to talk about every little thing. Let's just talk about the major things that happened. Y'all, as we already knew, we are here for Destiny's re-grand opening, baby grand opening, soft opening, middle opening, some type of opening for Madani. Okay, Madani has been in business already, but I don't know if I'm confused. Okay, is Madani open today or not? Does anybody know? But anyway, shout out to Destiny and congratulations to her. So Stormy crashes said event with the gift. Now let's pause here, because I know that some people say, well, it's an all cast, everybody had to show up. I'm sure that they did, but let's not pretend like in events past on said show that they have not talked about people not being invited to certain things, i.e. what's the girl name? Melody, saying that Tisha wasn't invited to her event and got her kicked out. Okay, so this happened. So Destiny, I'm gonna assume that Destiny didn't know that it was an R-cast. Now I know that people say, they have call times and they you filming with, yes, but production can trick you too. I think that Destiny genuinely did not know that these people were coming to her event, because Destiny is not like an actress. Like, she's not that good of an actress. When she puts on, you can tell. And that lady was upset. Like, I wanted to give Destiny a hug. That girl was mad. Why are you mad? Mad. She was upset. And I kind of understood, because, if I'm having an event and you and I do not get along, you have not cared to reach out to me since the last time, we had a falling out. Then why on earth would you be coming to my business event? Because it seems like you're trying to turn up with me. Like, are you trying to turn up in my event? Especially with Stormy, because the last time y'all talked, you was more low-key trying to sun her. So I see where Destiny was coming in with that. But so Destiny comes in and as Madani has a big window, as most beauty supplies do, and Destiny's telling her team, I guess it's Melanika or Melnika, however you pronounce her name, and whoever the other young lady is who worked the cash register, and she like, I don't want her to be here, whatever. Destiny's energy and her face changed immediately, and I can understand that. I know it wasn't necessarily right or necessarily professional, but I understand, because when I feel like somebody is intruding in my personal space, one thing about me, I don't have a good poker face, okay? I have learned over the years not to let people steal my joy. And that's exactly what Destiny did. The second that Stormy arrived, she just immediately scowl. And so she like, tell her to leave. She doesn't want to hear this girl out or anything. And Stormy had a purse for her and flowers, and she had her mother and husband with her. And so cash register girl goes out and just basically is like, Destiny would like you to leave. And Stormy's like, oh, okay, well, I have gifts for her. And Stormy is saying, I just genuinely wanted to support a Black business. I don't know if her intentions are pure. I don't like Stormy, or at least this character she plays on this show. I don't know if her intentions are pure. If you just want to support a Black-owned business, or are you being messy or trying to change your image around because people did not like you, the first half of this season. So are you using this for that? I don't know. But Melnika is like, no, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. We gonna get people money if you're mad at them or not, like the Caucasians do. I hate when black people do this. And while I agree with the messaging that Melnika is sending out, that I don't have to like you in order to take your money, I agree with that. However, let's stop saying we doing stuff like the Caucasians do. Oh, the Caucasians do this, we need to do that. Girl, I don't give a darn what white people do. Not one. Not one. It's black excellence over here. Pause. Let's take a pause. Y'all, my eyebrows are fully healed. Y'all know I got them micro shaded. Look at my brows, y'all. They look good. Okay, anyway. And it felt great to not have to pencil them in. And they're all symmetrical and stuff. I've never had symmetrical brows, so I feel very excited. All right, back to this thing. So, Melnika is like, no, you need to do better. And Destiny can't switch up. Destiny does not have a good poker face. She cannot switch up. Stormy comes in and brings her the purse and it's like, you know, I brought you a Gucci purse because I want us to be good. Gucci. And Destiny's like, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Very monotone. And Stormy is like, well, do you have a gift table? No, she don't have a gift table. She has products that she wanted you to buy. That would have been the better gift, to buy product at the beauty supply. The better gift would be for your product to go in her beauty supply. That would be a great gift instead of buying her another brand's product. We're advertising for Gucci tonight. Praise the Lord. Okay, so anyway, Melody shows up dressing like every bit of Mr. T, and I do not know why. And she shows up with her mother. You know, Miss Van, I love Saved, Sanctified, Filled with Holy Ghost, Baptized with Fire women. But Miss Van be giving me throw a rock and hide your hand vibes. She thinks because she speaks, or I don't want to say she thinks, I can't say what the lady thinks. But her attitude comes across, or her actions come across. Oh, no, let me turn that off. Wait, should I keep it on? Yeah. This right here given, it was a dark and stormy night, so. The vibe she give off is because I speak well, that my shade is somehow better, more sophisticated than your shade, and you should just take what I say. Anyway, she came in with Miss Van and her little house on the prairie dress or whatever. Come on, sundress, sanctified mother. And this girl says, hi, Destiny, and keeps it moving. Destiny does not hear Melody. A lot of times things can be resolved if we just communicate. Okay? So if Destiny, if you're watching, I'm sure you're not, but if you are, by chance this video gets to you, if Melody came in and did not speak, you could have easily spoken to her. Not that you know, of course, as a person coming in, they're supposed to address the room, they're supposed to speak. But I'd be like, hey, girl, immediately then, and not fester in my offense, because that way she would have been able to say, oh, girl, just say hey. You see what I'm saying, Destiny? Communicate. So anyway, Stormy tells Melody what happened, and I'm annoyed. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care about the bowls. I don't care about Melody talking about we need to schedule a day. Oh, God, what God has for you. I'm sick of y'all. Let's get to the fight. But do we get to the fight? No. We see that Melnika and her team are trying to calm Destiny down because she's visibly and viscerally angry and trying to get her to speak to Mel and Stormy. And she's like, for what? I didn't invite them here. I don't want them here, etc. So Mel and her entourage were leaving because Mel comes in and says, I got about 10 minutes here. Yeah. What time are you leaving? You got about 10 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, So Mel and her entourage are leaving, and Destiny runs behind her to say, next time you come to somebody's store, make sure you speak. And Mel say, girl, what? I did speak. What? Destiny. So while Mel was there, while she was in your face, why didn't you address it? You decided to hold on tight, and then you kind of exploded when she was leaving. If you just have communication, you wouldn't have to explode. Queen, come on. Come on. Come on. Your plate is looking low vibrational. I need to do a video about the low vibrational plates. Okay, anyway. So Miss Vanessa starts speaking under her breath. So rude. So rude. Now, why you in it? Why is Miss Vanessa in it? Like, literally, when Wanda jumps and stuff, y'all call her out type of ghetto, problematic, etc. But when Vanessa jumps and stuff, it's okay. Like, she shouldn't have jumped in that. Wasn't nobody talking to the van or her sandals. Nobody was talking to you or your Jesus sandals. I did not like it. I did not like it. So Destiny said, ma'am. And I said, uh-oh. Ain't your daddy there? You should have got your daddy to talk to her or something. But she basically was like, what you say? What? Destiny wasn't backing down from my mama. We know that Destiny do not care to, like, not talk to people mama crazy, because we saw her boss up to Martell mama. So I don't know why Miss Van tried it with her, but whatever. And Destiny did ask her a question that I want to know. Why are you talking? Yeah. So anyway, Melody gets aggressive because she wants to go, or excuse me, passive aggressive, because she wants to talk to Miss Wanda about talking about her kids. So she goes over to Wanda's booth and she like, what we got over here? And then she gets on live. Mind you, I was on this live. Millimeters, yeah, millimeters, yeah, and there's Martell right there, Melody, blink twice if you need me. I don't need no help. Y'all know I can handle it. Y'all know I can handle it. There's no evidence from first season to this one that you can handle anything. Melody, y'all seen Mel fight? Okay. So anyway, she's being very passive aggressive instead of just coming to Miss Wanda and having a conversation with her, where she basically tells her she felt disrespected by Miss Wanda talking about her child. And I keep doing this because to me, to say Miss Wanda was talking about her child is completely disingenuous. It's lame. She wasn't talking about the kid. She was talking about you. She was calling you a whore by saying you need to find your child's father. So the word, is it the word child? Is that what it is? And I'm glad that Miss Miss Wanda pointed out in her confessional, Martell's the one who started saying this on Dr. Heavenly's show about the paternity of Sugar Mama, about her sleeping around and could have got pregnant by another dude. So, yeah. The gotcha is, Melody, I'm going to just go ahead and get to it. Melody, you started this by saying, and of course we know, let me be clear. The year prior, Miss Wanda said some things on her live about Mel and Martell's kids' hair texture. Martell got in their tail and she didn't do it again. Miss Wanda was completely wrong and nasty for talking about those kids' hair texture because her grandkids have a looser curl pattern. That was not okay. It was texturous. It's texturous? Yes. It was texturism, and that is not okay. It is akin to colorism, and y'all know I don't play about no colorism. So that's step one. Melody was on Carlos King's nightcap where she felt the need to say that Wanda baby daddy was in her DM. So, and she said, I don't know, ask Tisha, it's her daddy. So if you talked about daddies, she talked about just, if you talked about baby daddies, she talked about baby daddies. That's what it was. It wasn't about kids. It was baby daddy to baby daddy. And Miss Wanda even said in said live, I'm not talking about Melody. No, I'm not talking about Melody kids. I'm talking about Melody. She was very clear on that. But you heard what you wanted to hear. Okay? All right. So Melody is giving very much passive aggressive instead of just saying what she wants to say and having the discussion with Wanda. She's yeah, And so Wanda is not backing down. She like, yeah, girl, so what's up? Cause I'm from Besma. Besma, okay? I know that's right, because when I get mad, I quick to remind somebody I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Don't play with me, okay? I'm from the west side. I'm from the west side of Chicago. Do not play with me, okay? Don't let the prayer cloth and the Bible fool you. Amen. I'm still, you gotta reach out and touch like Melody was doing all up in Wanda's face and absolutely touched her. But everything's Wanda's fault, right? Okay. So Mel was like, what's your problem with me? What's your problem? Because she like, Bernard, ain't that you that was threatening me online? I want to see what Bernard said, because Melody is good for spinning a narrative. I want to see what Bernard actually says. Was he threatening her for real? Y'all let me know. I need to go back and watch that live. But anyway, Mel wants to know what's her problem, and Miss Wanda begins to tell her, but Melody starts popping off somehow, because I really ain't over here for no show enough. Your food look nasty and all this other stuff. Girl, we know why you was over there. She knew why you was over there. Just get to it. Get to it. And she was saying, I would have respect for you. And Wanda said, I do not care. Wanda don't care whether or not you have respect for her, and nobody does. I hate when people say, I lost all respect for you. Girl, what that mean to me? As long as you sit in your seat and you social distance from me, I don't care what you think about me. Anyway, so she said, I don't care. I don't care. Let your mama jump in then. And Miss Vanessa, because I had been thinking, says Melody all up in this lady's face. Now, one thing about my mama, you know, we say sanctified, filled with the precious gift of the Holy Ghost. If I was yelling like that in the older lady's face, even if I was in the right, my mama would be, that hand back up. You gonna be respectful of your elders. You can convey that message in another way. So I was surprised when Miss Vanessa didn't say anything, but whatever. So Miss Van goes, I don't need to jump into it. She's good. She's got it. She's got it. Did she not have it with Destiny? Because why you jump into that one? But okay, back to this story. And so Miss Wanda says, I don't think she can. And I was like, Miss Wanda, I don't think she can handle it either. That's why she going all off. So Mel said, what you're going to do is keep my children's names, nicknames, parts of names out of your mouth. And I'm thinking to myself, am I living in an alternate universe? Because she never mentioned the names. Never. She never talked about your kids. It was about you. Okay, so Tisha comes out and stands between them, and Marceau is telling Tisha, like, hey, get out the middle. Hey, Tisha, get out of it. Because Martell is holding Melody back, and Tisha is just trying to be in the middle. And I understand Tisha, because although maybe Miss Wanda shouldn't have said anything. If that's your position, that's your position. I don't agree, because she was clapping back at the baby daddy comment, and she was giving her own baby daddy comment. But one thing about me, I don't care if my mama is right or wrong. Let me talk to my mama in private. I don't care if my mama is wrong as two left shoes. You not finna do this in my mama face and let me stand there and you just touching my mama. Not Trina. Now, we could play with your mama if you want to play with her, but you're not going to play with mine. So I understood why Tisha got up and stood in between them. And so Marceau is telling her, like, listen, Stop it. And Tisha said, no, I'm going to stand right here. Because I'm not going to allow Mel to be in my mama face like that. And so Marcel's like, let's leave. Because y'all know these cast members are all entrepreneurs and they are about Black excellence, okay? So they don't want to be seen all on national TV fighting. Except for today, they couldn't hold it no more. Although we've seen Martell fight. Remember when Martell picked Sadark up and flung him through Huntsville? About season 1. I mean, Martell is the Incredible Hulk. Anyway. So Melody is telling Miss Wanda to back up, and touched her. I saw her touch her as she's saying it. So Miss Wanda calls Melody a trash hoe. And I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And Mel says, and you from the other side of the tracks. Girl, Marcel already said that. Marcel already said that. That's lame, Melody. You got to make up stuff on your own. You got to be quick with it. You're not quick with it. And so Marcel gives Tisha a pep talk, and he like, listen, don't get into it. Because if you get into it and you get touched, then I got to activate. And if I activate, I'm not going to stop. If I don't stop, I'm going to prison. And then our family is affected. You see how this works? You see how the dominoes fall? So if you could bike down, that will help me greatly. That's what he said. And so Tisha's like, Tisha's caught between a rock and a hard places. I would be too. Because part of me want to defend my mama to the death. The other part don't want my man in prison. But a little bit, can you get arrested a little bit? Something about a man defending my honor. I might be toxic, but a man fighting in my defense. Oh, shut up, I hope. Oh my shit. Baby, I spoke in tongues on that one. Baby, I would have, Marcel would have had another baby that night. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Baby, we don't like Marcel. Well, y'all don't like Marcel like that, but this last season got me, he not attractive, but it got me seeing what Tisha see. And I'm like, go ahead, Tisha. I know that's right, sis. Okay. So, Maurice and them are getting Wanda to calm down. So Wanda goes inside of Madani. I don't know how they got her in there, but they trying to get her to calm down. And I feel like they edited this a little bit out of sequence, but we'll keep it rolling. So they're trying to get her to calm down, and Wanda like, I'm calm. I'm going to get my money. And they like, girl, the way that you move, we know you trying to get at Melody. We know you trying to get at Melody, and Melody is talking crazy, and Martell is talking about Mel's gangster. And I'm just like, where? It's not giving what it's supposed to give. I don't see gangster and Melody nowhere. Let's see her fight. I don't want to see a Black woman fight. Let me be clear. It's not that I want to see her fight, but you talking like Mel got hands, and I don't believe it. I don't. And so Maurice and them are trying to calm Wanda down, and Tisha said what I was gonna say, which is, Tisha says to Marceau and them, and Martell, she was not talking about Sugar Mama. And so, of course, Martell gets mad and say, it is about the kids, though. It is about the kids. It's not. She said child. It wasn't. You, the one who put it out there that she probably cheated on you and had a baby with somebody else. And Miss Wanda literally just said, girl, find your child father. It's not about the child. It's calling the mama loose. I don't understand why y'all don't get that or pretending to not understand that. I don't get that. If anything, y'all should have got Wanda on slut shaming. But not, y'all being disingenuous, and I don't like it at all. It's weird as heck. So anyway, Marcel says if the kids are off limits, then the parents should be too. And Martell says the parents the one getting in it. And Tisha said, but my dad did not get in it. Melody brought my dad up. And Martell said, well, did he slide in her DM? It don't matter if he did. Why did she bring that up as a joke or a jab on this show? If you jabbing my daddy, I'm jabbing at your baby daddy. Next. Now, if Miss Wanda would have been wrong had she said, and why your daddy wasn't in your life? Oh, okay. You can find Tisha daddy in the DM, but how come we don't hear nothing about your daddy? Was your daddy married? Oh, okay. Melody girl. Anyway. So Miss Wanda leaves out the back door because she talking about she got to go get her money. Y'all know good and doggone well Wanda J. Blige was finna go find Melody. So she leaves out the back door. And I think a producer tried to grab her before she could get to Mel. And she kind of swung around. And I'm so tickled the producer was not successful. Y'all need security. It's not enough for production. I know production don't get paid enough to be security too. Like, y'all crazy. So anyway, I want to know what Wanda had in her hand. Was it a purse or something? I don't know, but it was something black. So anyway, Destiny said, y'all done made a mockery of my event. And Mel's like, what, Destiny? Girl, who you think you is that somebody can't repeat what they said to you? Anyway, so Destiny said, y'all done made a mockery of my event. And Mel said, girl. And Destiny said, we don't call each other girl, remember? And I was like, touche. So Kimmy is trying to calm Wanda down. And y'all know Wanda is not calming down because she felt like Melody put her hands on her face. And she needs to fight. And for a lot of people, that is fighting words. You put your hands up. That's just like Tammy Roman. She you doing this, you want to fight me. And I'm finna oblige you. Okay, so I will say though that after the fight, Wanda J. Blige does go back over to her food and she uncovered it and the greens look good. I can say that. They did look good. So Martell is steady trying to say that Miss Wanda did talk about the kid. And this is where I feel like they put this clip on the back end of the fight and they have it more so in the middle. I don't know. And so he's saying that, and Marcel and Tisha are just like, she did not. She said what she said about Melody. And Maurice is like, well, she did say he needs to get a DNA test. She just said that 5 minutes ago, and it was not about the kids. It was about Mel. I don't understand why y'all don't know the subject of the sentence. Like, y'all weird. Okay, anyway. So, all of a sudden, we see Martell, and he's trying to shut Marcel up because Marcel was like, I didn't hear her say the DNA testing. And Martell was like, well, why are you talking about it if you don't know what you're talking about? And I'm like, whoa, pipe down. And so Marcel was like, first of all, I'm going to say whatever the F I want to say. And that's on King Jesus. Like, he was like, you not finna slut me out here. And so Martell gets to bossing up on him as Miss Wanda is trying to get in his face, which was confusing again, because Miss Wanda was just over here fixing plates. And then we see Miss Vanessa trying to hold Martell back. Martell, don't do it, Martell. Martell, don't do it, Martell. And he like, watch out, I got it. And I'm thinking, how Miss Vanessa get out the car? She was in the car with Melody 10 minutes ago. I'm confused, but it's the edits. Okay, whatever. I believe personally that Marcel would have been a formidable opponent against Martell because it took the strength of 3 men to get him away from Martell. Martell is trying to get at him, whatever, and we see Destiny telling Melody, Mel, go get the car and pull it up and put him in it. And I'm like, and Mel's like, I'm just like, these people. Okay, so Wanda then just goes wash her hands. I'm hoping she washed her hands and served the food. And then the police show up and that was the end. And black folks was fighting in Huntsville, Alabama and about to get arrested. So yeah, that was that. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. What did y'all think about the fight? Who fought did y'all think it was? Do y'all think that Wanda J. Blige was talking about Melody or Sugar Mama? That is the question. All right. Love y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And turn on your notification bell so you know when I upload a video. Bye.